Hello everyone, welcome back to our series of videos on trigonometry. We'll continue with some more word problems in this session. So let's go to question number 34. It reads as the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point on the ground which is 30 meter away from the foot of the tower is 30 degrees. Find the height of the tower. I would suggest you to just pause this video and try yourself how this word problem can be represented diagrammatically. Means how do you draw the right angle, triangle, etc. and what is that we are supposed to find if you can try yourself. After trying yourself, you can refer to this video again by playing it. Right? Right. So let's start. They are talking about tower, which will be vertical. So first let me draw a vertical line. Let's say this is our tower. And since it is vertical, I'll put here 90 degrees. So this is the tower, whatever vertical line. And then they say the angle of elevation from the top of the tower from a point on the ground, which is 30 meters away from the foot of the tower. This is our foot of the tower from here 30 meters away. That means this I will write as 30 meters. Okay, fine. And there is the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the point on the ground, which is 30 meters away. From here to here, from here, it is the angle of elevation of the top of the tower. That means let me draw this, what we call as hypotenuse. This is given as 30 degrees. Find the height of the tower. This is what we are supposed to find, height of the tower. Okay. So now if we look into, for this angle, height we are supposed to find, which is actually sitting in opposite. This is actually opposite to the angle. What is this? This is actually adjacent to the angle. That means we have opposite and adjacent. So I will write now tan 30 degrees is opposite by adjacent. Opposite, we don't know, it is the height of the tower, and adjacent is 30 meters. What is tan 30 degrees? We know, we can easily find out from the table what we created. It is 1 by root 3. That means our height will be, by cross multiplication, it will be 30 divided by square root of 3. Generally, we prefer to rationalize the denominator, which means I will multiply both numerator and denominator by root 3 by root 3. So what happens is numerator becomes 30 root 3, denominator becomes 3. Now this 3 with this 30 goes 10 root 3. So the height will be 10 root 3 meters. So that's what about this problem. Let's move on to the next. Question number 35. A kite is flying at a height of 60 meters above the ground. The string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to a point on the ground. The inclination of the string with the ground is 60 degrees. So here they gave you the height. So the vertical length is known to be 60 meters above the ground. We call this as, since this is vertical, I will put here 90 degrees. The string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to a point on the ground. So this, let us call it as the string. This is the string, and that is being tied to the ground. Okay, so the hypotenuse becomes your string. The inclination, the angle of inclination of the string with the ground is 60 degrees. This is 60 degrees. Find the length of the string, assuming that there is no slack. Actually, I did manually. There should not be any slack. It should be like a straight line. So considering that, we are supposed to find what is the length of this. The hypotenuse is our length. This is nothing but hypotenuse, that is our length. So for this 60-degree angle, opposite is there 60 meters and then hypotenuse is there. That means I can proceed with sine 60 degrees. Why sine 60 degrees? Because we know sine is opposite by hypotenuse. What is opposite? Opposite is 60. What is hypotenuse? We don't know. We'll call it as length of the string. Sine 60 degrees. From the table again, it will be root 3 divided by 2. So by cross multiplication, what do we have? We have length is equal to 2 into 60 divided by root 3. Again, let me multiply, just to rationalize the denominator, let me multiply numerator and denominator by root 3. So this will become 120 root 3 by 3. This 3, 120, it goes 40 times. So the length of the string will be 40 root 3 meters. Right? So that's about this particular problem. Every time after you read the question, I would suggest you to try and draw your diagram yourself. And by pausing the video, you can try and draw the diagram yourself just to understand how do you proceed and then match whether it is matching with what I have drawn or not. You can check. So let us move on to the next. It is question number 36. It says, a 1.5 meter tall boy is standing at some distance from a 30-meter tall building. He is standing at some distance from a 30-meter tall building. The angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building increases from 30 degrees to 60 degrees as he walks towards the building. From 30 degrees to 60 degrees as he walks towards the building. Find the distance he walked towards the building. So let's first draw. This is our 30-meter building, height building. And a person whose height is 1.5 is walking towards the building. So first somewhere here. Let us say this is our person who is 1.5 meters. Okay. He is now started walking towards the building. Okay. Standing at some distance from the 30-meter tall building. Okay. This is 30-meter tall building. Okay. So let us split this. This will become now same 1.5. So that means this will become the difference between 30 and 1.5. That will be 28.5 meters. So what I did, I just split the 30 into 1.5 and 28.5. So let me just draw a horizontal line towards this. Now this person is walking, this fellow is walking towards the building, right? So initially before he started walking, the angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building. Eyes will be somewhere on the top of the body. So from here, it is here. That means this is from here to here. This is 30 degrees. Once he started walking towards the building, what happens is the angle of elevation increases from 30 degrees to 60 degrees. Let us say he walked from here and he reached somewhere here, this point. Then what happened is from here to here, now this person has reached this place. The person has reached this place. Let us draw that. Here the angle became 60 degrees. Means this person has moved from here to here. We have to find what is this walking distance. Let us call it as D. We have to find what is that distance he has walked. Right. Okay. Now, from this, how do we proceed? If I consider this 30 degrees, we also do not know this distance. How much is this? We don't know. Let us call it as some C. Because we consider this as D, let us consider that as C. Right. So, if we look into this, it is basically 30 degrees. You have the opposite, what is 28.5, and we have the adjacent, which is nothing but C plus D. So opposite divided by adjacent is actually tan. So let me write tan 30 degrees is opposite by adjacent. So what is opposite? It is actually 28.5 meter. Adjacent, it is sum of the C as well as D. What is tan 30 degrees? It is 1 by root 3. So I can do a cross multiplication and I can say C plus D is 28. Sorry, let me properly write it. 28.5 times root 3. Let me consider this as equation 1. Now, let's consider the 60 degrees. Again, we have opposite and adjacent. So let us call that as tan 60 degrees is again opposite by adjacent. For that 60 degree angle, opposite is 28.5, adjacent is C. And what is tan 60? We know it is square root of 3. So that means we can put it as C is equal to 28.5 divided by root 3. This I will call it as 2. That means we can find out substituting 2 in 1. We have, means we are substituting the value of C in the equation 1. So how do we do it? I can rewrite this as D is equal to 28.5 root 3 minus C. Now I will substitute, this is also 1 only. I can substitute now C value over there. So our D will become 28.5 root 3 minus 28.5 by root 3. So in this, if we notice, 28.5 is common. Let us take it outside. We'll have root 3 minus 1 by root 3, which will be 28.5 root 3. Let me take LCM. If I take root 3 as the LCM, then this will become root 3 into 3. So it is 3 minus 1. Already I wrote root 3 outside. So 28.5 into 2. 28.5 into 2 becomes 57 by 3. If you want, you can even rationalize the denominator how we did previously. Otherwise also you can leave it as it is. It is 57 by root 3 meters. So that is the solution for this particular problem. So I think in this we had seen 3 problems. First one is this, then this, and this. So further, we'll see some more problems, word problems in trigonometry in our next video session. Till then, see you all. Take care. Bye.